It was on a Monday. They said, hey, next Wednesday we're going to induce you, which that would have been at 39 weeks.
And we were just coming in for the stress test, but I had told my husband previously that, he wasn't really moving very well, and baby had always been a really strong mover. So as soon as we got here, they hooked us up to the monitor for the tests, and our nurse Nancy, she kind of looked at it very quickly and noticed, things were declining pretty quickly, and
we knew we had to move, quickly to get him out and, move so that way they were both safe.
Basically, the nurse practitioner came in and calmly explained to us what was going on, how they're trying to get him to move some. There wasn't any signs of movement, and said there's going to be a lot of hecticness this next hour or so. I need you to stay calm, and you're having a baby today.
An hour later, baby was born, and he was not in great shape.
When he came out, he was ghostly and limp as can be.
I didn't even have time to get emotional because I could tell there was fear within my wife's eyes. I mean, this was not our plan.
And it wasn't until we got our blood back that we realized that he was, critically low.
I knew there was something wrong, but I never felt like it wasn't under control.
There was never an instance of panic or stress on the doctors or nurses' faces, and so in that we realized, okay, we're not gonna worry until they tell us it's time to worry.
I even remember too how naive we were with like the stats that they read off. They said, all right, his hemoglobin is like a 13, which is about a third of what it should be. I'm like, oh, okay, like that's something you can get up. And they're like, no, that's his blood supply. Like he has a third of the blood that he should have had. I was like, all right, that explains why he's white. I get it. And they said, yeah, and then his glucose levels is a 6. I'm like, okay, like better than 5, better than 4, and they're like, no, the standard range is in the 70s.
Both of those things in itself should have taken him, and God was with us, and God was with our baby and the staff.
Honestly, I felt like someone was with both of us because that he stayed stable and stabilized himself for how critical he was, that, he allowed me to just still keep working.
If we didn't come in on that Monday at the time that we did, we're talking about not having a kid. We're talking about having a very, very sad situation. So absolutely, the Lord, we had a guardian angel over us. The Lord was, had my family in his hands throughout this entire process.
This is their job, and this is what they do, and they take care of families and they take care of babies, but it was so much more that day because it wasn't something they see very often.
There was miracles that happened here.
For me, it was just so personable, and they really were there for me, and I really appreciated it.